man, these things we're in, life begins to let us go. We need change for tomorrow. Yeah, yo. Oh my god, I can't believe the state we're in. It's too much. It's too much damage for us. I've been thinking about I can't deal with it. Like seriously, like how can I explain this? We have people that are living good, and we have other people, few people that are living good in this world, and we have other people that are just downtrodden. And the things that I've seen in my 36 years of life is not the things people probably older than me have seen, but it makes no sense that we are living still in this life and where we need to be happy and involved and take a bit of sense. Like everybody has their opinion. Everybody thinks they're right. Everybody thinks um they have a moment for themselves and for their families, which is true. But to step over people who are downtrodden and that don't have something to back it up makes no sense. I mean, people believe, and I'm not talking about the good people or the people who are doing stuff for other people. I don't like talking about people in the mere fact that we live in a society where people always like to talk about people, um, whether good or bad, and I'm just not into that. I take steps to not rehearse, but to condition myself in a way where I feel like if I'm doing something good, it should be looked upon as not just the last thing I'll do for a person or the last thing somebody will do for me if did good for me. But if I do something bad or if I make a mistake, it's looked upon as the biggest mistake I've made. And that's where we see people today. We judge people, and we judge people out of the nonsense. And I don't have to be here preaching to the choir and telling you how much stories you've seen on social media, on the news outlet, and everything like that that has committed you to judge a person by their character. It's important that people change their ways and put themselves in a state where they're happy. Matter of fact, it's even more important that that person knows that no matter how many people are against them, that person survives by just being happy alone. And that's what we need to accomplish. We need to know that even if you're even if you make people uncomfortable, you're making yourself happy. And that's what I don't see. I don't see a lot of people making themselves happy or they're making others happy, but they're not making themselves happy by doing so. And you'll see that they put themselves in a state where they either have to do this to make it in life, or they'll go down as the worst trodden, and they still go down as the worst trodden people ever, because they're looked upon as you couldn't do nothing with your life, and you did this, you did that. And instead of the person saying, well, here, let me help you, or to make it out of your need or want, let me give you a way to do so. No, they give suggestions, and these suggestions are wrong suggestions. I see, like, it happens all the time, and I'm giving general statements because it's like, it's too much. It's too much. I could go on and on. I already went like 6 minutes with this video, and I hope you all understand that we have to live a life where, and I keep on making videos like this, I keep on trying to put it into my head and other people's, because we need to live one-on-one, and it seems like we're just walking on that state. Like, you walk by a person, you don't know what they're feeling, but they nod at you, like, they nod at you like, yeah, what's up? And you feel good from that state on. Then you go to another person, and they're like, yo, what's wrong with you? And that makes you feel bad. And it's like, we don't realize that we're in the chord together. And that's why I make videos like this. Like, I want, like, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Like, we always have, like, those are the people I love to be around, where we always want to make people happy, but in doing so, we make ourselves feel good, and we make ourselves feel entitled to the things that we deserve in our inheritance. And I appreciate my family, my friends, my loved ones that passed away, and my loved ones still here today, my mom and my father and my brothers, my sisters, and my cousins, and just everybody, because that little one, I love you, or little how you doing, even the Stevie Wonder song. Dang, I'm old, I'm 36, but even the Stevie Wonder song, like, it's like, you go through these changes and you wonder, why is this happening to you? And I just want to tell you, it's not just happening to you, it's happening all over. We're going through this shift where we want to be higher than that person, or higher than that other person. But I'm going through a state where it's not like I want to be higher than that other person, or I want to be higher than that other person. I just want to be in the concluding where I am, where Raphael Ishmael Fenton is. And I want to see more of that. That's what this video is about. I want to see more people knowing their names, knowing their titles, knowing their successes, knowing their inheritance, knowing their profit, knowing their wealth, knowing their health, succeeding in a way where you could just wake up this morning and you know you've been where you need to be. And that's the most exciting thing I can think of, is like knowing that I'm here. And those days where I feel like I'm not there, it's like because I haven't thought of a thing to do, or where to be, or a next place to go, or something that could get me out of the system. People use drugs, or people use this, or people use this, but my system is my brain, and I always focus on trying my best to maintain that leave where I can say, yeah, yo, I'm getting out and I'm making something of myself. And that's what we need to do. We need to always make something of ourselves. When we're walking down the street, when we're on Facebook, Instagram, when we're making a video, when we're with our families, with our friends, even when we're by ourselves, that's even the most important. When you're by yourself, you need to know you succeeded in this world where you can just brown, go to sleep, wake up, and be enlightened. And that's all I gotta say. Enlighten yourselves and appreciate every day, because even in your saddest, worst time, one word, one statement can always make you feel better, and that's better than 100 arguments. It's better, y'all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Check me out. I love y'all. You know who you are. Let's stop.